tonight's regional championship match between the visitors on the scoreboard, the Christopher Lady Bearcats, and the home team on the scoreboard, the Gallatin County Hawks. The starting lineup for the visitors, the Christopher Lady Bearcats. At guard, number 0, Katie Wampler. At the other guard, number 10, Tiara Spray. At the 1 forward, number 4, Macy Monroe. At the other forward, number 13, London Pontius. And at center, number 12, Caitlin DeWord. Lady Bearcats are coached by Hayden Carter and Jessica Gordon. And now let's see the starters for the home team, the Gallatin County Lady Hawks. At guard, number 20, Riley Russell. At the other guard, number 23, Hannah Forrester. At 1 forward, number 5, Cadence Holloway. And the other forward, number 11, Sophie Wardle. And at center, number 31, Allie Holmes. Tonight's officials in the game are Kevin Lewis, Rob Reeder, and Chris Hogan.
All right, guys, welcome to the regional championship match. And as you can tell, fired up and underway here with a 5-second call on the Lady Bearcats as they won the tip. 7:36 to go here in the game. Riley Russell now is going to bring it across the timeline. Riley over to Hannah. Hannah back to Cadence. Setting the offense here. Looks like Lady Bearcats are in a man-to-man defense. Hannah over to, Sophie Wardle. We've got a foul. And just a second, I'll get you who that foul was on. Foul was on number 12 for the Lady Bearcats, Caitlin DeWert. That's her first. Tipped out of bounds there by the Lady Bearcats. These two teams have met once this season, folks, and I do believe the Lady Bearcats won that contest by, I believe, 5 or 6 points back in early January. Hannah, patient on offense, over to Cadence. Cadence getting the offense set up. Being very patient, not much pressure here from the Lady Bearcats. Hallie with the ball, back up to Hannah. Hallie cutting through. Hannah looking, Hannah being patient. Over to Cadence. Cadence looking for Sophie. Sophie up, knocked out of bounds. Going to be off the Lady Bearcats. We Gallatin County basketball with 6:37 to play underneath the basket. Tipped away, and Christopher basketball. Katie Wampler with the basketball now, coming across the timeline. Over to number 10, Tiara Sprague. Sprague up and no good. Gets her own rebound, though. If you're the Lady Hawks, you've got to look to box out. Number 0, Wampler with a shot. Missed. Looking to outlet there to Sophie. Still no score here. 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter of this regional championship game. If somebody at home could let me know if you can hear us and if you can hear me clearly. Out of bounds, knocked out of bounds, and it will stay Gallatin County basketball. It's been a long time since I've done this, folks. Riley looking inside into Cadence. Cadence goes up, no foul called. Looks like they're going to let him play. Hannah, though, look, putting a hand in there, almost got it away. Christopher looking inside, throws it away, out of bounds. Good defense there by Gallatin County. And for those of you at home, the starters for the Gallatin County Hawks, Riley Russell, Hannah Forrester, Cadence Holloway, Sophie Wargle, and Hallie Holmes. And for the Lady Bearcats, we've got 0, Katie Wampler, 10, Tiara Sprague, 4, Macy Marlowe, 13, London Pontius, and number 12, Caitlin DeWert. Sophie now with the ball over to Riley. Riley looking, very patient here early on, kind of getting a feel for each other, getting used to this atmosphere. Nice crowd on hand. Sophie back up to Hannah. Hannah being very patient with the basketball. Sophie from the corner. Corner three. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. 3-0 Gallatin to get this thing going. Big shot. Big things for Gallatin early here. Get them off and going just like they did against Goreville on Monday night. Jumping out early, and there's that good defense by Riley. Riley all up in number 4 there. Macy Marlowe gets rid of it. Almost tipped away there by Cadence Holloway. Christopher retains possession, though. Oh, and we've got a traveling violation on 0. Katie Wampler slid that pivot foot whenever she went to look for that pass. Riley just checked out, and I do believe Abby Eastman has checked into the basketball game, number 24 for the Lady Hawks. Abby now is going to set the offense. No pressure really from the Lady Bearcats. They are in a man-to-man defense, but they are laying back, sagging off, daring the Hawks to shoot from outside. Hannah with the basketball. You got to meet your pass there if you're Cadence. She ended up getting it back, almost poked away by the Lady Bearcats. Hannah's got it back. Reset the offense here. Coach Chris Fromm calling out the offense. Sophie with the basketball. To the corner to Abby. Abby looking to drive. Stop there. We're going to have a traveling violation on Abby Eastman. She did maybe take one extra step there. Now a little full court man-to-man defense here by the Lady Hawks. A little pressure here from the Lady Hawks. They had a lot of success with that on Monday night against the Goreville Lady Bobcats. Hannah now up. Sophie looking to pick it away. Got it. Sorry, folks, I didn't move the camera. Now we've got a foul on number 12. That would be Caitlin DeWert. I believe that is her second personal foul, second team foul. 3:49 to go. Lady Hawks with a 3-0 lead. Hannah looks to check it in. A little pressure here coming from the Lady Bearcats. Into Hallie Holmes here at the half-court line. Hallie looking for not Riley, Sophie Wargle. Sophie looking to drive now. Inside to Hallie Holmes. Hallie turns, shoots, misses. Picked up by Hannah. Now we've got a jump ball, and it is going to be Gallatin County basketball. Checking back in for the Lady Hawks, number 20, Riley Russell. Riley looking to check it in, inside to Hallie. Oh, almost poked away. Almost got to have another tie up there. Abby with the basketball. Abby got to carry the basketball there by Abby Eastman on Kevin Lewis with a good call there. Christopher with the basketball, number 4, Macy Marlowe, over to 0, Wampler. Wampler looking to drive inside, up and good by number 13. That is London Pontius. Riley over to Abby now. Abby bringing it across the timeline. Abby looking to set the offense over the top to Cadence Holloway on the inside. Cadence up, no good. Looking for a rebound there, and we're going to have a foul probably on Sophie Wargle. See what Robbie Reeder's got. Yes, that will be a foul on Sophie Wargle. Checking back in for the Lady Hawks, number 23, Hannah Forrester. Lady Hawks are looking to press a little bit. Pontius looking to check it in to Wampler. Student section for the Hawks really getting into it. Shout out to those guys. Now it looks like Macy Marlowe with the basketball. She gets fouled, and that foul is going to be on Abby Eastman. I believe that's her first personal. It's 3-2 here in the early going. 2:41 to play here in the first quarter. Got a good sidekick up here with me tonight. My stat man, Coach McGuire. What do you think so far, Coach?
You can just tell both teams are kind of trying to settle into a regional championship environment. Both teams have good student sections. You can tell a little rush on offense, some silly turnovers, but I think both teams will settle in, and we're going to have a good ball game tonight.
Totally agree with you. Looks like up and no good for Macy Marlowe. Great attack there to the basket. Lady Hawks are going to check it in. 2:21 to play, 3-2 here, and I have not kept the score correct on the board. Sorry, folks. It's 3-2, 2:16 to play. The Lady Bearcats did not score right there. They scored about 3 minutes ago, and I'm just now catching up on that. Riley with the basketball looking to drive. She looks to go all the way. Nothing there. Stopped by 13. Inside and poked away. But taken back by the Lady Hawks. Riley Russell with the basketball back. Hannah Forrester now up top, handling the basketball. Here comes a little pressure by the Lady Bearcats. Cadence Holloway looking to drive on the right side, stop and pop, up and no good. But Hallie Holmes with the friendly roll. 5-2, 1:38 to go here for the Lady Hawks. Looks like Wampler's got the ball. She's going to cross the timeline here. No, I'm sorry, that's Marlowe with the basketball, number 4. Got a foul on, I believe he said 31. Yes, Hallie Holmes, that will be her first personal, team's third. 1:23 to go here in the first quarter. Wampler's going to throw it in here, number 0 for the Lady Bearcats. Into Sprague. Sprague down low to Wampler. Wampler with a nice shot, up and good for the Lady Bearcats. Finally, a little offense going here. Cadence Holloway with the basketball, 5-4 with about 1 minute to go. We are going to have a jump ball, Kevin Lewis says, and it's going to be Christopher basketball. I don't think Coach Fromm completely agreed with that.
Gallatin's getting a little bit rushed. Nothing wrong with settling it down. You're in the lead. Get past this first quarter, nerves will settle in.
Wampler with the basketball. Kicked out to Marlowe. Marlowe looking inside. We're going to have a pushing foul on number 2, Mariah Horton. She checked into the game here just a couple minutes ago. Her first. That will be the team fourth. Next one, they will be shooting free throws. Wampler looking to kick it in. Turnover. That will be Gallatin County basketball. Mariah caused that foul, and then she just caused that turnover. Abby Eastman with the basketball here, looking to drive, stop and pop. Nope, blocked by Christopher Lady Bearcats. 38 seconds to go, 5-4. Marlowe looking to drive, kick back out to, I believe that is Pontius. Pontius with a handoff to Sprague. Sprague looking to drive, up and good. Christopher takes their first lead of the game with about 15 seconds to go here. 6-5. Lady Hawks looking to push now, 10 seconds. Kicked out to Hannah Forrester. Hannah up and no good. Pontius with the rebound. They're just going to let it run out here. Into the first quarter, Christopher Lady Bearcats 6, Lady Hawks 5. Great atmosphere here on hand, ladies and gentlemen. Give me just a second. We'll be back, and I'm going to get a quick drink, and we'll get back with you here in just a second. All right, folks, we're back with about 8 seconds here before the start of the second quarter. Coach McGuire been keeping stats for me over here. I believe he's got, between both teams, we've got 12 turnovers. That's an early story on the ball game there, is that the turnover. But like I said, I'm like you, Coach. They're just settling in right now, figuring each other out.
Yeah, you'd figure as the game goes on, each offense, they got experienced guards, experienced players, some age, that they'll settle in and take care of the ball more. That's just that first quarter jitters. We got a travel there, turnover by the Hawks.
Wampler's going to take the ball, bring it across half court here. Little pressure, little half court trap maybe here by the Lady Hawks. Yes, Mariah, and we're going to have a timeout. Mariah and Cadence Holloway. Quick little 1-2-1-1 half court trap here by Coach Fromm's Lady Hawks.
Not a bad result out of it. Get them to take a timeout and start drawing something up, and we can take a chance to change it.
30-second timeout here. And Coach, who'd you say we wanted to make sure we thank somebody tonight for they paid for to get this done, correct?
Yes, Michael and Angie Cox. Big shout out to you guys for sponsoring this game. So you folks that couldn't make it out tonight can watch it on here. So again, Michael and Angie Cox, we thank you a ton for sponsoring this.
All right, back to the action here after that 30-second timeout. 7:35 to play. 6-5 is your score. Christopher basketball. Wampler with the basketball now. Hallie Holmes now on top of that zone press. Abby looks to. She knocked it away. We've got a turnover on the Lady Bearcats. Riley looking to push. Marlowe stopping her on the drive. Inside pass to Hallie Holmes, up and good. 7-6 for the Lady Bearcats, or Lady Hawks taking the
Great
lead.
Pass by Riley Russell, created that off the drive. We got another steal by Riley and a foul on Christopher, I think. It'll be on number 4. Marlowe, her first.
That's going to be first team foul there on the Lady Bearcats in this second quarter. Cadence looking to get it into Hallie, back to Cadence. Cadence now looking to drive a little bit with a screen by Hallie Holmes. Nope, nothing there. Getting caught in the corner. Get it out of that corner. And official says that we've got a little offensive foul there. Used her elbow. Cadence Holloway, that is, I believe, her first personal foul. First team foul on the Lady Hawks. Christopher now with the basketball back. 7-6 here with about 7 minutes to go. Almost tipped away by Sophie Wargle, over to Marlowe, back to Marlowe. Marlowe from outside. The bank is open. 3-point shot by the Lady Bearcats. Cadence with the basketball over to Hallie. Hallie looking for Cadence on the cut. Cross-court pass to Sophie Wargle. Sophie now over to Eastman. Abby with the basketball, looking to drive a little bit. You can hear the fans. They want a carry called, which is not something that really gets called in high school basketball no more. Riley with the basketball, looking to drive up and through. We've got a foul on, let's see what. It's going to be on number 10, Katie Wampler. That's her first and team second of the quarter. Greenlee Baker just checked in for the Lady Hawks. Well, I believe Robbie Reeder right there probably just saved Coach Fromm and the Lady Hawks from a technical. We had 6 players on the floor. Riley with the basketball over top, pass to Hallie Holmes, up and no good. Rebound by number 12, DeWert. Wampler now with the basketball over to number 13, Pontius. Pontius inside to DeWert. DeWert up and good. Sorry, bad camera work there by yours truly. 11-7 now for the Christopher Lady Bearcats. Pressure's up now by the Lady Bearcats. We've got Greenlee Baker with the basketball over to Hallie Holmes. Hallie out to Hannah Forrester. Hannah with the basketball. Cross-court pass to Baker. Baker looking inside. Baker to Hallie. Hallie back to Riley, almost tipped away there by Sprague. Riley looking to drive off of her own feet. We've got a jump ball, and it's going to be Gallatin County basketball. 11-7 here with 5:16. Lady Hawks are a little rattled here. Need to see a shot go in. 7-11, 5:16 to play here in the second quarter.
Actually, Christopher's ball. Got a little mixed up on the jump ball.
Marlowe over to Pontius. Pontius inside to DeWert, to Wampler, to Sprague. Nice backdoor cut by Sprague. Christopher moves the ball real well here. Marlowe off of her foot, out of bounds, and Lady Hawks basketball. Checking in for the Lady Bearcats, number 3, Billy Locks, I believe is how you say it. If I'm mispronouncing that, I am sorry for anyone from Christopher watching. Cadence Holloway into Abby Eastman. 4:55 to play, 11-7 here early in the second quarter. Baker over to Holmes. Holmes with the basketball, back up to Cadence, looking. Abby cutting across, rolling to the basket. Now Cadence looking to drive and got a traveling violation. She's looking to draw a little bit of contact there.
Yeah, there was, but Cadence a little out of control there, so it puts the ref in a tough spot of what to call to travel.
Shot was by Locks, number 3, Billy Locks. 13-7 here, 4:23 to go. Greenlee with the basketball, back to Abby. Abby inside to Hallie. Hallie looks to turn, shoot, misses the shot. Sprague with the basketball. We're going to have a jump ball. I believe this time I'm going to get it correct. It is Gallatin County basketball, 13-7 with 4:12 to play. Checking in for the first time for the Lady Hawks is Harper Fromm, number 0. Abby to get us going here. Hallie with the and one with a deuce and the abuse, as Darren Kennard would say. That foul is on number 3, Billy Locks. I believe that's her first personal, team third of the second quarter. At the line for one free throw, Hallie Holmes.
That was the best offensive possession they've had in a while. They've kind of gotten rushed and kind of gotten down a few points and think we're down by a lot more than we are. Offensive rebound by Riley, puts it up and misses. Rebound by Christopher going the other way.
Crowd is really into the ball game, which, I mean, it's a regional championship game. Foul on, looks like probably number 0, Wampler. I think that'll be her second or first. Good steal and drive there by Riley Russell. That'll be team 4th. If Christopher picks up another foul here in the second quarter, the Lady Hawks will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Senior Riley Russell to the line for 2 free throws. First one is up and good. Lady Hawks creeping ever closer. Down 3, 3:47 to go, 13-10. Christopher with the lead. Second one is up and good. Little friendly roll. Hannah Forrester back in the game. Guarding Wampler. Wampler looking to drive. Wampler with a kick out to Pontius. Pontius from downtown. No good. Good box out by Forrester. We're going to have a jump ball there. Looked to me like either Holmes or Eastman didn't box out on that possession there. Inside the Locks up, and we're going to have a foul. Kevin Lewis got the foul, got her on the arm there. At the line, Billy Locks to shoot 2 free throws. That is on Hannah Forrester. That's her first, team second. First one's up and good. 3:31 to go here in the first half. Checking back in for the Lady Hawks, number 5, Cadence Holloway. And it looks like Sophie Wargle has checked back in. Locks the second one up and no good, didn't touch the rim. So that will be Gallatin County Lady Hawks basketball. 14-11, 3:31 to play. Gallatin basketball. Hannah to trigger it in to Riley Russell. Riley now getting instruction from Coach Fromm over to Forrester. It looks like Christopher's up the pressure a little bit. Over to Riley. Riley on the right side. Looks like we're going to have a little isolation play here for Riley. And we're going to get a foul on Tiara Sprague. That will be her second. And we will be shooting 2. Riley will be going to the line here. Good call there by Coach Fromm. A little clear out on the right side to get Riley going downhill. Little isolation. They did that a lot the other night to Goreville. Every time it seemed like they got in trouble, they went to that. And it kind of reminded me of the Wagler kid from Illinois.
Absolutely. Riley's first step is super quick. She knocks down the first free throw. And they're putting a ton of pressure on Riley and Cadence. And Coach Fromm used that and took that first step and got past her. Number 10 fouled, sending Riley to line. Knocks down the second one. Hawks in close. We got 30-second timeout by the Hawks.
All right, 14-13, 3:13 to go. Coach Fromm taking a quick 30-second timeout. Get everything lined up here. Speak of the man himself, I said deuce and abuse, and Darren Kennard has entered the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Funny how that works. You say his name and he shows up.
Well, maybe on Monday night when the boys are playing in the regional, if I could say win, we'll win. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
That'd be fantastic. Take a lot of stress off.
Okay, little pressure here by full court press by the Lady Hawks. Sophie on Locks. Locks over to Wampler. Hands up. It's going to be out of, maybe. Nope, not out of bounds. Sorry, folks. Lost it. Wampler with the basketball now. Sprague looking to drive, and we're going to have a foul on Hallie Holmes, and that's the correct call. That would be her second, team third. And Sprague goes to the line, shooting 2. 2:53 to play. 14-13 is our score. Sprague's first one is up and no good. Shout out to both sides fans. They've showed out tonight. They've real good crowd on both sides here.
That's what you want to see in these type of games as Sprague hits the second, pushes it to a 2-point lead. But yeah, you want it in a regional game. You want the crowds. You want it electric. You want the student section in it, cheering all night. Just creates a great environment.
Fighting for the rebound, and we're going to have a foul on 31. Hallie Holmes, I believe that's her second. Is it her third? No. It is her third. Team fourth of the half. Going to have to monitor that. Can't be picking up a fourth one here early on. Oh, she might have walked. Sophie tipped away to Hallie. Hallie inside, picked off by Pontius, over to Wampler. Wampler looking for the full court pass to Marlowe. Marlowe looking to drive. Marlowe now pressured by Forrester into Locks. Locks out to Pontius, out to Wampler. Wampler looking to drive, stop and pop. No good. Rebound, Hallie Holmes. Hallie Holmes with the outlet to Cadence Holloway. Caden's going to stop and pop. Nothing. Gets her own rebound. Up and good. We've got a tie game, 15-15. 2 minutes to play. Go back over the top. Inside to good defense by Riley Russell there to stop number 10, Sprague, from getting that layup on the backside. Wampler to Sprague. Sprague from downtown. It's good. 18-15 here, 1:37 to play. Back and forth we go. Riley now with the basketball. She's going to come across the timeline. Riley looking to drive, hand off to Cadence Holloway. Holloway looking to drive. Little bounce pass to Riley, up to Forrester. Forrester now looking, nothing. Tried to tip it away. She's got no dribble. Somebody's got to get to her. Tipped away by Christopher Lady Bearcats. She was looking for Sophie Wargle there.
Yeah, just run a little bit, sped our girls up as Abby Eastman checks in for Riley Russell. Hey, it's only a 3-point ball game. Big shot by number 10. She's played really well so far. Just take this last minute 14, take all the time you can get, take some time off, get a great shot, and you're right back in it. Hallie takes a little jumper from the free throw line, knocks it down. Big shot by her.
Hallie now on the top of this little 1-2-2 press. Nice screen there by Marlowe. Full court pass to Sprague. Sprague inside to Marlowe. Marlowe looking to drive. Kicked out to Locks. Locks back to Wampler. Wampler from downtown. Good rebound, Hallie Holmes. Hallie with a rebound out to Forrester. Forrester now looking to push. One-on-one with Marlowe. Now we got to find somebody to turn it over. Marlowe tipped it away to Pontius, back to Marlowe. Marlowe now looking to drive. Hallie, hands straight up, Locks from the short corner, no good. But Sprague get the rebound. We're going to have a foul on Sophie Wargle. I believe that is her second. Sprague's going to go to the line. 17-18, 29 seconds to play here in the first half. Either team right now, if you are right where you want to be. Sprague misses the front end. Checking in for the Lady Hawks, number 12, Greenlee Baker, and number 2, looks like, is that Mariah Horton? Yes, Mariah. Checking in for Hallie and Cadence. 29 seconds here to go. 18-17 our score. Sprague's second one is up and no good. Boxed out. Didn't box out there if you're Mariah Horton. Wampler with the basketball. Over to Marlowe. Marlowe back to Locks. Over to Sprague. Back to Locks. Back to Wampler. Wampler stops and pops. Bank is not good. Sprague with try the putback. Didn't box out if you're Lady Hawks. Up and good by the Christopher Lady Bearcats. Bearcats have got a 3-point lead. Hannah Forrester with the full court pass. And your score at halftime, ladies and gentlemen, is 20-17. Lady Hawks down by 3 at halftime. Again, great crowd on hands, ladies and gentlemen. Good raucous atmosphere. 20-17 here at half. I'm going to go find myself a soda and maybe a popcorn here while we go to halftime. We'll come back and Coach McGuire will have some stats for you.
The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would like to say a huge thank you to this year's broadcast sponsors. Ultra-fast speeds? Check. Future-proof network? Check. Locally owned with local technicians and local customer service? Triple check. Shawnee Communications has built its fiber network to ensure your online lifestyle never skips a beat. Whether you're streaming, deploying smart home devices, or working remotely, Shawnee Communication checks all of your boxes. To learn more, visit www.shawnee.com. Wenzel Lumber Company, located at 7490 Island Riffle Road in Junction, Illinois, are producers of crane and access mats, hardwood cribbling, mine props, timbers, and pin boards. Call 618-269-3286 for all your lumber needs at Wenzel Lumber Company. New Hope General Baptist Church and Pastor Daniel Accord invite everyone to join them for Sunday school at 9:30, church at 10:30, and Thursday night Bible study at 6 o'clock. They are located just 4 miles north of Ridgeway on Jackson New Hope Road. New Hope General Baptist Church, sharing God's love together. Banterra Bank is proud to support Gallatin County schools. Did you know that Banterra has been helping our community thrive since 1975? It all started right here in Gallatin County with Banterra's very first branch in Ridgeway. Today, 50 years later, Banterra has grown to more than 40 locations across 6 states, and they are proud to be based in Southern Illinois. Now, opening an account is easier than ever with Banterra's new online account opening option. You can get started anytime, anywhere. Stop by your local branch or visit Banterra Bank to open your account today. Banterra Bank, member FDIC. Are you looking for a place where you can feel like part of the family? A place to grow in faith and connect with your community? We'd love for you to join us this Sunday at the Ohio Valley General Baptist Church in Shawneetown, located at 188 East Church Street. Come as you are. Everyone is welcome. Our Sunday school kicks things off at 10 a.m. Then stay with us for our Sunday morning worship service at 11 a.m., where Pastor Perry Musgraves brings an inspiring message straight from Scripture. Find your church family at Ohio Valley General Baptist Church.
The philosophy of Legence Bank is sit down with the customer, listen to their needs, and figure it out and figure a solution for them.
During COVID, Legence, they were who we looked for the PPP loan help, which allowed us to guarantee wages with our employees. Legence, they understand your entire business, whether it be checking, savings, equipment loans. They've really been a great partner in our business.
We have a great array of business products that we offer our customers. Our app is a great feature that we offer because there's so many capabilities with it. All of these different ways of taking care of your business definitely help the business work smoothly and efficiently.
Shawnee Tree Service LLC is a fully insured local business that provides 24/7 service on storm cleanup. They also provide tree trimming, tree removal, and stump grinding. Contact Gallatin County native Garrett Crane at 618-383-3019 for all your needs. The Gallatin County Athletic Boosters would also like to thank the following families and individuals: Larry and Jill Fillingham, John and Kathy Seeley, Terry and Anita Golden, the West family, Nick and Jacqueline Hunt, Mike and Charlotte Pritchett, Patty Winters, the Russell family, class of 1992. A huge thank you to all the sponsors for supporting your Hawks athletics.
All right, we've got about 2 minutes here before the second half tips off. Coach McGuire, you got some stats for us, rough stats for us here?
Yeah, they're not going to probably be the best because I can't focus on too many things at once. But for the Lady Bearcats, they're led in scoring by Tiara Sprague. She leads them with 8 points. Wampler and Marlowe each have Wampler has 4, Marlowe has 3, and DeWert and Pontus have 2 apiece. For the Lady Hawks, Hallie Holmes leads us in scoring with 8 points, Riley Russell with 4, and Cadence Holloway with 2. Like Coach Lawler and I were talking about earlier, early on, turnovers were it seemed like one team would turn it over and they get it and they turn it right back over. And so far we're at 10 apiece for each team. Just the nerves, the emotions of it kind of sped the game up. Free throws, Gallatin is 4 or 5 from the line. And Christopher is 2 of 6. Free throws are huge in any game, but especially in regional time. Rebounding, they're late. Christopher got several offensive rebounds. They're leading that category, something probably Coach Fromm and Coach Brazier discussed in the locker room, because they're at the end in that second quarter. It kind of gave them a spark to kind of keep that lead at bay. But, hey, if you're the Lady Hawks, this is right where you're fine. You're down 3 at your place coming into the third quarter. Plenty of basketball to play, 1 possession at a time, no reason to rush and go crazy, and handle the moment. And first 3 minutes, coaches always kind of say coming out of halftime is super important. Would you agree with that, Coach?
Oh, totally agree with that. That's, first 3 minutes of the game, first 3 minutes of halftime. So we're going to get going here in the third quarter. All right, we are underway. Lady Hawks basketball here. Riley over to Forrester. Forrester into the corner to Wargle. Wargle looking inside.
I think I forgot to mention Sophie Wargle with 3 points, at a big 3 at the beginning of the game.
Turnover by the Lady Hawks. Going to have a jump ball, and it will be Lady Bearcats basketball. Looks like all starters are back on the floor for the Lady Hawks. Russell, Forrester, Holloway, Wargle, and Holmes. And for the Lady Bearcats, Wampler, Sprague, Marlowe, Pontius, and DeWert. Lady Bearcats turn it over. Cadence Holloway with the basketball, looking to drive. Cut off baseline by Wampler. Up and no good. Out of bounds. Good attack there by Holloway. Holloway looking to trigger it in, setting the offense up here.
They put a lot of pressure on Cadence, pressuring the ball and kind of making it work for a lot of things. So that's a good attack. I like seeing that. Cadence trying to draw a foul just like that right there and get early foul, maybe go to the free throw line and get something easy.
20-17, 7:19 to play. Riley Russell. That's going to be Marlowe's second personal foul. And Holmes is blocked, dives on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball. And it's going to stay Lady Hawks basketball. Coach Fromm making his point to Mr. Robbie Reeder. It's going to be Lady Hawk basketball. Taking it out of bounds is going to be Riley Russell. Russell looking to trigger it in. Into Wargle. Almost a 5-second count there. Up to Hallie Holmes. Up and good with a deuce and the abuse as Darren Kennard stands in down at the baseline on the other end. We have got a foul on number 13, Pontius. That's her first. Holmes going to the line for an and one. It got all 3. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we're all knotted up. If I can get the score, I got it. 20 apiece now. Inside. Back out to Sprague. Sprague from short corner. Rebounded by Riley Russell. Riley now looking to run in the open court. Cadence running with her. Wampler looking to stop her. And Kevin Lewis is going to say the foul is on the floor. So we'll take it out of bounds. 6:47 to play, 20 apiece. Christopher fans didn't completely agree with that call. Riley now looking to get it in. Riley looking into Holmes. Holmes kicked it out to Wargle. Wargle looking. Driving now to the right side, looking inside to Cadence Holloway, and we're going to have a foul on probably number 4 for the Lady Bearcats, Marlowe. That will be her third personal. Fans from fans from Christopher not agreeing with that call.
Christopher's already got 14 fouls. Gallatin's got to use that to their advantage, be aggressive. That sends them to the line for the rest of the quarter. Big bucket by Hallie Holmes. Man, she's played huge. Great pass by, I think, Riley Russell. Gallatin takes a 2-point lead.
Now Sprague back out to Wampler up top. Wampler now setting up. Over to Pontius. Turnover. Forrester with the basketball. Now that pressure defense is coming back into play for the Lady Hawks. Riley Russell now going to set the offense. 22-20, 6:10 to play. Looking inside. Tipped by Hallie Holmes. They're going to probably have a foul on. Man, I hope that's not on Hallie Holmes. It is. That will be her fourth. Yeah, Coach Fromm's got to look to get somebody in there. Hallie's got to be smart. Hallie's been big for the Lady Hawks. Sprague looking to drive. Little dipsy-do, nothing going. Riley with the basketball now, dribbling through traffic, slowing it up, set the offense up. Hallie with 4 fouls with 5:47 to play here in the third quarter. Over the top to Sophie. We're going to have a jump ball, though. Right call there by Robbie Reeder.
Not the worst thing there. You want to probably get Hallie Holmes here with a lot of time in the game with 4 fouls to save her. She's been huge, leads girls in scoring and rebounding. Keep that pressure up, get that ball right back.
Here comes Wampler for the Lady Bearcats. Pass up to Marlowe. Marlowe trapped up top. Sophie going to pick up a foul. That'll be her third. That'll be team's second. 22-20, Lady Hawks with the lead. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that's her third, not her second. Team second. Sprague with the basketball now. Over to Marlowe. Marlowe looking to drive. Cut off by Hannah Forrester, almost poked away. We're going to have a foul on Forrester. No, they called it on Forrester, 23. That'll be her second. Checking in for the Lady Hawks, number 2, Mariah Horton. That's Hannah's second foul. Sprague with the basketball. She might have walked right there. Got away with one. Wampler looking to drive or carry. Double dribble. I'll take whatever as long as we get the ball back there. Good call by Kevin Lewis. Abby Eastman now in the game. Into Riley Russell. Russell now, a little pressure from the Lady Bearcats. Soft pressure. Forrester with the basketball. 22-20, 5:07 to play. Eastman with the ball. Patient. Here comes the pressure by the Lady Bearcats. If you're Coach Fromm there, you want to be patient until you maybe get Hallie back in the game. Abby with a little up and under move. Nice move by Abby Eastman. Draws the foul. She's going to go to the line for 2 free throws here. 4:53 to play. That foul was on.
Number 0, sorry.
Was on 0. Wampler. That's her third foul now. We've had a total of about 9 fouls here in the third quarter alone. Not sure what we're doing. Oh, ball ended up over in the student section. Eastman at the line. Up, and first one's no good. Eastman now for the second, 4:53 to play, 22-20. Misses both. Free throws are going to be important. I think that's 4. They're now 4 of 7. They were 4 of 5 at half, I think is what Coach McGuire had. Drive by Wampler, and she's going to throw it away. She was looking to pass that one there to Mr. Darren Kennard down there. Russell with the basketball over to Eastman. Abby inside to Horton. Going to call over and back. That's the right call. That's the correct call there on that over and back call. Mariah Horton had completely got herself and the ball across half-court line, and then proceeded to pass it back behind. Pontius with the basketball back to Marlowe. Marlowe looking inside to DeWert. DeWert, it was tipped away by Mariah Horton. Out of bounds now, 4:30 to play here in the third quarter of this regional championship game. Sprague over to Wampler. Wampler thinking about shooting, looking to drive, up and good. Great move there by Wampler. Game's all tied back up, 22 apiece. This is what you ask for as a fan if you're just watching basketball tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
As a Gallatin County fan, it makes you nervous, but as just a basketball fan and a championship game, you love to see it back and forth, trading buckets, trading this. It makes it fun to watch.
Two tough physical teams. Abby looking to, Abby posted up in there, made a great pass on the inside, got tied up. We've got a jump basketball. It's going to be Gallatin basketball. Inside to Mariah Horton, up. Second one's up and good on her second attempt there on offensive rebound. Got tipped away. She got it back and put it up and in. 24-22. Sprague with a basketball. Defense by Eastman. Eastman now down on Pontius. Into DeWert. Up and no good. Lady Hawks looking to get the offense set up. Abby looking to run a little bit. Tipped away. Abby dives on the ball. We're going to have a jump ball. Great hustle play there by both teams. Good drive by Eastman. If you're Coach Fromm, you're telling Abby keep attacking, keep driving the ball there. It's going to be Lady Bearcat basketball. Other than the Locks girl, I don't think the Lady Bearcats have brought anyone else onto the floor tonight. Sprague gets the ball in the corner and gets fouled by Mariah Horton. That was incidental there. I mean, she did not mean to do that. Just a hustle play going after the ball. We're going to take it out right here. Wampler looking to trigger it in from the sideline. Wampler into Sprague. Sprague to Marlowe. Marlowe assessing to Wampler in the corner. Wampler driving baseline. Might have got bumped out of bounds a little bit. Sprague with a short jumper. Box out. Riley with a great box out and rebound. Riley, one of our two senior leaders out here on the floor right now. Good screen by Eastman. Riley with a drive, up and good. Lady Hawks up by 4 now, 26-22, 2:43 to play.
That was started by a great screen by Abby Eastman. You know, you've got to live a little bit through Riley. She don't have to score every point, but being a senior leader, live through her, let her control the game.
Poked away, Wampler with a rebound, out to Marlowe. Marlowe for 3. Good. Back to a 1-point game. Going to take a full timeout by the Christopher Lady Bearcats. 2:23 to play here in the third quarter, 26-25. Right where you want to be if you're the Lady Hawks.
Man, fun game, right, Coach?
Oh, my gosh. I mean, this is exactly what you ask for. This is why you coach. Crowds into it, place is electric, back and forth. Officials are not dictating the game. They're calling a great game right now. Shout out to them. They're letting the kids play a little bit. They're making calls. This is a good back and forth ball game. I mean, this is exactly what you want.
Yeah, three there by Marlowe. And, you know, like I said, with Riley, that's their senior person that they're going to want to live through. You still got the lead, timeout, settle it down. Out of this, I'm sure Fromm's talking about, Coach Fromm's, you know, certain play, good possession, take advantage of this, and get a good shot.
About 20 seconds here left in the full timeout by the Lady Bearcats. They're probably going to set up their defense. See what we got going on here. Student section getting back to their feet. They've been all great tonight. Both student sections have. I believe somebody told me that Christopher brought a fan bus for the game tonight, and they've showed out well. Eastman's going to trigger it in. Russell's probably going to catch the ball. We're going to set up. A little soft pressure here by the Lady Bearcats. Looks like a little full court man-to-man. Soft pressure over to Eastman now. Crosses the timeline with Wampler on her. Eastman satisfied just to stand out there and dribble a little bit. Eastman over to Forrester. Hannah with the basketball now.
This is fine. The girls is fine. Great job just handling the ball, taking what Christopher gives you. Nothing wrong with this. Settling, turning the tempo down, relaxing our heart rates. Keep taking the ball. Something's going to come up.
Eastman now looking to drive on Wampler. Getting bumped a little bit by Wampler. Now Riley looking to go. Another great screen by Eastman, and we've got a traveling violation. Probably the right call there. I'm not down on the floor. Now Christopher's student section getting into the ball game. Wampler now with the basketball, going to bring it across and set the offense up. Marlowe with the basketball, assessing, looking. Cross-court pass tipped away by Riley Russell. Riley goes down, up for the left-hand layup, up and good. Lady Hawks back with a three-point lead. Minute 25 to play. Wampler now almost tipped away again by Russell. Locks in, and we're going to have a blocking foul on Hannah Forrester. She was just a step late. 1:18 to go. 28-25 is your score here in the third quarter. Yes, that foul was on Hannah Forrester with a block. That is her third personal. 1:18 to go, ladies and gentlemen, in the third quarter. We've still got 8 more minutes of basketball after this. Hopefully this keeps up back and forth just like it is. Billy Locks to the line for 2 free throws. Is that that's the 5th foul, 15 foul. Okay. I was going to say she wasn't shooting. Looks like Harper Fromm and Greenlee Baker is now going to check into the basketball game for Hannah Forrester and Abby Eastman. Locks now is going to get her second free throw.
It's one of those fouls can go either way, and as a coach, you know, you love to see the effort to try and take a charge. Sometimes you're a half step late, and that can be the difference. Yep. We had a girl leave early, I think. They're going to shoot another one. Got some youth in there to learn. That's fine. It's going to happen. Just settle in here. Hopefully student section makes some noise. Let them make.
Second one's no good. Rebound by Harper Fromm. Harper now with the basketball. Over to Cadence Holloway. Cadence looking to drive. Get going downhill, Cadence. May have got bumped there. Might have been a foul. Mariah Horton missed the layup. She felt like she might have got bumped. So did Coach Fromm. Wampler now out to 14 over to Locks. Wampler drive into DeWert. DeWert gets fouled by Horton. 54.9 seconds to go. DeWert's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. That foul was on, I believe, Mariah Horton. That's her third personal. 28-25. First one, no good.
And this is great, you know, with Hallie Holmes on the bench, keeping this where it's hard. Great job of the girls coming in for. Christopher's struggling from the line a little bit, so that's benefit us. We got to box out here, get this rebound. Harper Fromm with another rebound.
Harper's going to bring it across. Here comes a little pressure from Harper over to Riley. 49 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Riley getting the offense set up, getting direction from Coach Fromm. Coach calling for, looks like a little isolation play on the right side, clear out. If they're not going to come up and guard, just stand there. 34, 33 seconds left to play.
Got a little rush. Some girls been out there having subbed out. A little breather. Riley goes the whole strong. We got a foul on the floor.
Doesn't matter. That's going to be shooting 2.
2 shots on Riley.
Riley's going to go to the line to see if they can extend the lead on number 12, DeWert. I believe that's her third. Yes, it is. Riley Russell now will shoot 2 with 25.4 to play here in the third quarter. 28-25 is your score. First one for Russell is up and good. 29-25 now. Couple of kids checking in. Back in for the Bearcats. Sprague, number 10, and number 13, Pontius. Riley's second free throw is up and short. 29-25 with about 20 seconds to play. Sprague looking to drive. Good way to stop the ball. Right. Big 3 there by Pontius from downtown. 11 seconds. 28-29 is your score. Back and forth we go. Greenlee off of her foot, out of bounds. 4 seconds to play. 29-28. Marlowe with the basketball. Throws it away. 1.5 seconds to go. 1 point game.
turns it over and the other does, just kind of taking care of the ball, I think will be a key this fourth quarter.
Great back and forth game here. 1.5 seconds here. Got to catch and shoot. You might be able to take one dribble here. Oh, off of poor Harper Fromm's head. Nobody hurt there. Third quarter comes to a close, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. 29-28, Lady Hawks take the lead going into the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can hang on when we return. All right, folks, 8 minutes of basketball left in regulation to determine the 2026 Gallatin County 1A Regional Champion. Gallatin's going to get the basketball into Eastman. Eastman going to set the offense up to Forrester. Forrester, Russell, Holloway, Horton, and Eastman on the floor. Over to Mariah. Mariah looking inside to Cadence Holloway. Little pressure. Turned over by Mariah. Sprague now with the basketball. Little push off. Knocked out of bounds by Cadence Holloway. 29-28, 7:38 to play. Christopher Lady Bearcat basketball. Wampler to trigger it in, looking for Sprague, looking for Pontius, coming across. Inside to Pontius. Pontius just hit a big three to get him back within one. Student section now livening up Sprague from the into Pontius. Pontius for two. Gets the rebound. And the Lady Bearcats take 30-29 lead. 7:21 to play. Forrester with the basketball. We're going to have a foul. Nice drive by Hannah Forrester. Drove in, got hacked across the arm. She's going to go to the free throw line, probably shoot two. That foul is on number 13, London Pontius. That's going to be her second or third. Forrester, the other senior, at the line to shoot two free throws. First one up and no good. Hallie Holmes checking back into the ballgame for Mariah Horton. Good job there by Mariah. She's just a freshman. It's a big spot to put her in.
Big minutes by a freshman. Huge minutes by a freshman at this stage. Comes in when Hallie, who's led the pack, and scoring comes in. Great minutes. We missed a second on the free throw.
Now the Lady Bearcats are looking to drive. Out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds. Still going to be Bearcat basketball. Sophie's checking back in for Hannah Forrester. Holmes in the basketball game. Garden to work, looking for something maybe going over the top. Nope, nothing. Into Wampler. Wampler's going to bring it across. Wampler over to Sprague. Sprague looking to drive. Up and good. Got to get over there and help if you're the Lady Hawks. Riley Russell now up to Sophie Wargle. Sophie looking. Out to Holmes. Over to Eastman. Abby looking. A little handoff to Riley Russell. Riley looking to drive. Might have got hit on the hand. Going to have a foul on number 10, Tiara Sprague. I think that's her third. Get that deep there. Go ahead and go up. Look to shoot it. Sure, that's what Coach Fromm was telling them there. Riley to kick it in. I'm going to call a traveling violation. Right call. Tried to split the defense. Pulled that pivot foot on that. 32-29 is your score. 6:38 to play. Plenty of time here if you're the Lady Hawks. Little soft pressure by the Lady Hawks. Over to Sprague. Knocked out of bounds by Riley Russell. Riley with a big hustle play there. Probably would have got either a layup or a three out of that had she not busted her tail and got back. Lady Hawks now going to a little zone. Nope, they're going to match up. Sprague with the basketball. Over to Marlowe. Marlowe down to Pontius. She can shoot. Up and good. Pontius with another three. And Coach Fromm's going to take a timeout. 35-29, 6:19 to play. 30-second timeout.
Got a little bit mixed up, I think, on the zone there. Who had the coverage on the bottom of there. Didn't get on Pontius, who's knocked down some big shots here. But, hey, lots of time left. I think, what, about 5 minutes, I think, or so? 6 minutes or so. You're down 6, we're fine. We can get going at any moment. Just settle ourselves in, get into Hallie Holmes' hand, Riley Russell, and get a bucket and get us back going here.
All right, little pressure by the Bearcats by Sprague on Riley Russell. Riley now looking to push.
Good job by Riley there, handling the ball. They're just bringing some pressure. Right, they brought pressure. Riley handled the ball well. Now we get into our offense here. Hallie has it at the top.
Over to Sophie. Sophie thought about shooting. Now Cadence looking to drive. Little turn up and stepped out of bounds. Going for loose ball there. Abby stepped out of bounds. Hannah going to check back into the ball game for Abby Eastman. Looks like Coach Fromm's going to go to full court man-to-man pressure here. Hannah back to help. Little cross screen. Wampler with the basketball. She's going to trigger it in. Pontius now with the ball. Going to make Hannah guard her. Wampler now with the basketball. Sophie all over. Looking to drive.
Be aggressive here.
Marlowe now has the basketball. Riley good defense. Might have had a double dribble right there. That's going to be a traveling violation. That's the right call. 5:28 to play. 35-29 is your score. Lady Hawk basketball. We need a bucket here, Coach.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. But, they're kind of bringing some pressure, but we brought pressure. That was good. We can be aggressive. We don't have any fouls here. We pick up one, that's all right. Get into your scorer's hands and get you a play and knock down a bucket.
Going to have an offensive foul on Hallie Holmes. That will be her 5th foul. That's 5 fouls on Hallie Holmes. Shout out to her. She's played a phenomenal game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Hallie did a fantastic job tonight. As you can see, crowd giving her a standing ovation. Pontius looking to get it into Wampler. 6-point ball game. Sophie. We're going to have a foul on Sophie Wargle. Got to watch reaching. 5:14 to play. That foul was on Sophie Wargle. That's her 4th personal foul. Pontius now looking to check the ball, trigger it into Wampler. Wampler looking to get going downhill over the top to Pontius. Pontius on the wing, looking inside. We're going to have an offensive foul on Caitlin DeWert. That's going to be her 3rd or 4th. Little push off there on the inside, trying to get some position on the post. It's going to be Lady Hawks basketball. Abby now with the basketball. Abby looking to go. She's looking inside to Cadence Holloway. A little bit better angle. Coach Fromm telling his troops, settle down. 5 minutes to play here. You're down 6. 2-possession ball game. A lot of time left here in this game. Need to see it go in. Riley with it knocked away, out of bounds. Staying with the Lady Bearcats now. Pontius is going to check it in. Hannah back to help. Little full court pressure. Little crisscross by the Lady Bearcats. Looking inside. Into number 14. Sorry, I don't have her name, folks. Marlowe's got the basketball now. Tipped away by Hannah Forster. She's going to go all the way. And we're going to have a foul on Marlowe. I believe that will be her 4th foul. 4:49 to play. Christopher fans don't agree. We're going to go for 2 free throws here by one of our seniors, Hannah Forrester. 29-35, 4:49 to play. First one is up and no good. I believe that is 4 or 5 free throws missed just in the second half, and that's all in a row. Lady Hawks started the first half 4 of 5, and now they have missed 5 in a row. Hannah's second one is up and good. There you go, break the streak. Timeout, full timeout by Coach Chris Fromm. 30-35, Lady Hawks trail by 5, 4:49 to play. Next foul for the Lady Bearcats. The Lady Hawks will be going to the free throw line the rest of the night. I'm sure Coach Fromm's sitting there telling them we got to look to keep attacking, driving, keep playing pressure defense. What's your thoughts, Coach?
Yeah, a little bit of that probably value possession too. We've got a couple times where we've got turnovers from our pressure or rebounds, and we've kind of made some simple mistakes trying to get too quick. But we're down 5 with 5 minutes to go. Big free throw there by Hannah, kind of settled down. But been a while since we had a bucket, so we cut it to 5 there. Plenty of time to create some things. If you've been watching, the Hawks defense has brought a ton of pressure and created turnovers. So we got to keep doing that and get some easy buckets on the in fast break.
All right, 4:49 to go. Here we go. 35-30 is your score. Lady Bearcats with the basketball and the lead. Full court pressure by the Lady Hawks. Mariah Horton now is checked in. Into Wampler. Wampler over the top. We're going to have it picked off by... No, we're going to have a jump ball. That was almost picked off by Cadence Holloway. Almost had a turnover. Pontius now with the basketball, looking. Over the top, going to be poked away. Now into Sophie, up and no good. Sophie now back in front of Wampler. Wampler with a little pressure. Cadence now looking to trap. Hannah with the basketball. Nope, over to Sprague. Sprague in the corner. Sprague looking. Going to have a timeout by the Lady Bearcats. 4:24 to play. Another timeout by the Lady Bearcats. Full timeout, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get a drink real quick, and we will be back. All right, we're back. It's going to be Lady Bearcat basketball. Pontius to take the ball out. Marlowe with the basketball. A little push off there by Marlowe. Trapped in the corner. Whoa! Might have got pushed off right there. I thought so. Well, we're going to have a walk anyways. Be a traveling violation. Wampler drug her pivot foot there. Felt like one of the officials across the way there might have missed a little push off, but they're letting them play. Nothing wrong with that. Little physical basketball late in the game. Cadence now with the basketball, looking to drive. Up and good by Cadence Holloway. Lady Hawks cut the lead deficit down to 3. 4 minutes to play. Over the top pass inside to Sprague. Going to have a foul. That's not a bad foul by Cadence Holloway. 3:52 to play. Make Sprague Sprague earn them at the line. 35-32, Lady Bearcats with the lead. That foul was on Cadence Holloway. That's her second personal. 3:52 to play. What a ball game we've got. Eastman getting ready to check back in. First one up and good by Sprague. 36-32. Mariah Horton coming out of the ball game. Abby Eastman checking in. Coach Fromm giving his direction what we're going to do on offense. Got a box out here if you're the Lady Hawks. Little noise there by the student sections. Second one's up and good by Sprague. Holloway with the basketball. Holloway looking to drive. Holloway all the way. Up and no good. We're going to have a foul though. Kevin Lewis says we've got a foul on the Bearcats. Holloway's going to go to the line. Foul was on number 14. That young lady's name is, I believe it's Maddie House. That is her first personal. At the line for the Lady Hawks, number 5, Cadence Holloway. First free throw is up and no good. Second free throw is up and good. Leads back down to 4. 3:44 to play. Little pressure by the Lady Hawks. Little zone press. Marlowe looking to drive. Riley in front. Marlowe caught in the corner. Over to Sprague. Sprague to Pontius. Pontius to Wampler. Wampler's going to fire it from downtown. No good. Rebound Eastman. Knocked away by Pontius. Out of bounds. Lady Hawks basketball. 37-33, 3:25 to play. And Billy Locks is checking back into the game for the Lady Bearcats. Riley Russell to trigger it into Eastman. Need a bucket here if you're the Lady Hawks. Sprague with a little pressure. Eastman with the basketball now. Here she comes across the timeline. Looking to set the offense up. Eastman looking to drive. She gets fouled. Eastman's going to go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. That foul is on number 14, Matt. I believe, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that's Maddie House. That's her second. Eastman's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Christopher fans upset. Doesn't agree with the call. Eastman's first one is no good. 37-33. Caitlin DeWert and London Pontius checking back in for the Lady Bearcats. Lady Hawks have missed 8 free throws on the night. Down 4. In the second half. They missed 1. They missed 9 then on the night. Eastman's second one up and good. The Lady Hawks inch ever closer. 34-37, 3 minutes and 10 seconds. That foul was on Eastman. Wampler with the basketball. Almost picked off by Sophie. Popped away by, we're going to have a double dribble, and that's going to be Gallatin County basketball. That was by Abby Eastman. Abby caused that to happen. She might have got a finger on it. And we've got a double dribble. Fans from Christopher do not agree. Lady Hawk basketball, 3 minutes to play, ladies and gentlemen. 34-37, Lady Hawks trail by 3. Raucous atmosphere here in Gallatin County Gymnasium. Over to Eastman. Eastman to Russell. Russell to Forrester. Forrester now assessing. 2:46 to play, 37-34. Russell, ball in her hands. Sprague Garden looking for a screen. Nope, looking to drive. Little isolation. She's going to go all the way. No foul, straight up. Correct call there, nothing called. Pressure by the Lady Hawks. Pontius up to Wampler. Wampler at the top of the key. Sophie picking her up. Wampler over to Marlowe. Marlowe on the wing. Marlowe looking over to Pontius. Pontius now with Forrester guarding. Abby cutting over the top of the screen. That's going to be, nope, not over and back. Tip ball. That is Christopher's ball. Christopher now looking to pass it around. 2 minutes to play, 37-34. Riley going for a reach, nothing there. Wampler now with the basketball. Wampler with more, a little run and jump, turned, almost turned over. That's the right call. Forrester gets fouled, 1:48 to play, 37-34. Wampler's going to go to the line now for 2 free throws. That's the team's 5th. That's Hannah Forrester's 4th foul. Wampler now to the line. First one is no good. 1:48 to play. Checking back in for the Bearcats, number 3, Billy Locks. 37-34. Regional championship basketball game. Wampler, second one is up and no good. But DeWert gets the ball out of the air, puts it up and in. 39-34. Coach Fromm wants a timeout. 1:37 to play. Once again, Christopher's fans not happy with the call. Felt like that maybe there was a travel there.
Yeah, we get Christopher missed 2 free throws. We had a missed box out assignment. That, little things right there pushes the lead to 5 instead of 3. But can't dwell on that. Got a timeout, settle us down, handle their pressure. Still plenty of time. You knock down a bucket, you can cut it to 1 possession a game.
We'll be back here in about 30 seconds, folks. All right, here we go. 39-34, Lady Bearcat basketball. Hannah to trigger it in. Hannah looking. Eastman with the basketball. Abby now looking to drive with Billy Locks on her. Over to Forrester. Forrester to Sophie Wargle. Sophie from downtown. Cadence with the basketball. She got the offensive rebound. Now Cadence looking to drive. Up and no good. Rebound by Lady Bearcats. 1:20 to play. Got to think about fouling here soon. At some point. Marlowe with the basketball. Over to Wampler. Over to DeWert. DeWert with the basketball. DeWert's going to get fouled. She's going to go to the line. 1 minute, 9 seconds to play. Checking back in for the Lady Hawks. It looks like it's going to be Harper Fromm and Greenlee Baker. That foul was on number 24, Abby Eastman. That's her 3rd personal. 1:09 to play. First one's up and good. Got a box out here on a miss. 1:09 to play. 40-34, Lady Bearcats. Second one gets this friendly roll. Going to have a timeout by the Lady Bearcats. Full timeout by the Lady Bearcats. No, I'm sorry, 30-second timeout. We'll take a break too. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. 1 minute and 7 seconds to play. Fromm with the basketball. Little pressure by the Bearcats. Trying to go over the top to Russell. A little short there. Into Marlowe. Marlowe to Wampler. Back to Marlowe. Christopher content with holding the ball. Foul is going to be on Fromm. Going to go to the line to shoot 2. Katie Wampler. 41-34, 47.9 to play. First one's up and good. Difference in the ball game right now, ladies and gentlemen. Free throws. We have missed 9, and I think Christopher may have missed 5 in the entirety of the game. We're going to have a foul now on Christopher on a box-out attempt. Looks like Cadence Holloway is going to go to the free throw line for the Lady Hawks. Number 12, Caitlin DeWert, has fouled out for the Lady Bearcats. Fromm and Eastman checking back into the basketball game. Got to play the foul game now. Got to make free throws here if you're Cadence Holloway. 47.1. First one, no good. Second free throw from Holloway is up and bounced around. Abby almost going to have a jump ball. Gets thrown to the floor. Going to have a jump ball though. Wargle checking back in. 45.9 to play. 34. Tipped away by Christopher. Going to be Gallatin County basketball. 43.6 to play. Down 8. Need to score and score quick. Into Holloway. Holloway up and good. Timeout by Coach Chris Fromm. Full timeout. We'll take one too. 42-36. 41 seconds to play. All right, folks, we're back. 41 seconds to play here in the regional championship game. Lady Hawks trail by 6. Full court pressure by the Lady Hawks. Pontius going to throw it in. Out to Wampler. Wampler back to Pontius. Pontius over the top to Marlowe. Back to Pontius. Pressure by the Lady Hawks. Almost tipped away. Oh, going to have a foul on Greenlee Baker. On Billy Locks. Billy Locks going to go to the line. 32.7. Shoot 2 free throws. Need a couple of misses here by the Lady Bearcats. First one up and no good. 32.7 to play. Second one, up and good. 43-36. Riley to take the ball out. Abby with the basketball. Got to look to go quick. Abby comes across. Greenlee with the basketball. Over the top. Forrester on Wampler, fouls Wampler. 17.2 to play. 43-36, 17.2. That foul was on Forrester. Wampler's going to go to the line. Riley's checking out. Hannah Russell is checking, Riley Russell's checking out, and so is Hannah Forrester. Great effort by those two girls. Fantastic effort by those two girls. First one's up and good by the Lady Bearcats. Number 0, Katie Wampler. 44-36. Second one by Wampler, up and no good. Greenlee with a basketball. 15 seconds to play. Caught in the corner, out of bounds, off the Bearcats. 8 seconds to play here. Hats off to the Lady Hawks tonight, though. I mean, gonna have a line change here for the Lady Bearcats. But no, folks, hats off to Lady Hawks. I mean, obviously it's the Hawks Network. Hats off to them. Great effort tonight. Abby with the ball. Greenlee Baker for 3. No good. Eastman with the rebound into Jocelyn Oxford. That is your ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Your final score, 44-36. Once again, hats off to the Lady Hawks. Great season. You know, they upset Goreville Lady Blackcats on Monday night, who were a 3 seed. The Lady Hawks were a 6. And they took on a tough Christopher team tonight, who was the 2 seed. And they came into a hostile environment, if you're the Lady Bearcats, and took care of business. They will move on to play in the Wayne City Sectional, and they will, right now, like I said, we'll give them the regional plaque, and congratulations to them. Again, great season by the Lady Hawks. Nothing to hang their heads about. You know, shout out to the crowd that showed up tonight. Fantastic. Great atmosphere for a regional championship. Coach, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, great environment. You know, it had to end for one of these teams. Unfortunately, the Lady Hawks fall short. Nothing to hang their heads on. They played a great game. Like you said, you said they're the 6th seed, you know, upset Goreville, right? And then, you know, come here and play a tough Christopher team. And had them on the ropes all night. Just they did a good job of taking Riley Russell out of the game in the second half. We missed a lot of free throws there. The girls played their hearts out, though. I mean, even if you keep going and winning, it ends at some point. For somebody, it just sucks. It ends now for the girls.
All right, folks, we will, for those of you that want to know, the next time I think the Hawks Network will be on will be Monday. The high school boys will be taking on the Crab Orchard Trojans. The same team they played last night in a back-and-forth battle. So that will be on Monday night, and that is regional play. And that will be right here at Gallatin County. So once again, congratulations to the Christopher Lady Bearcats. And I'm not sure who's going to be on the call on Monday night, but the Hawks will be back in action, and that game starts at 6:30. And I am aware that Garrett Crane and Shawnee Hill Tree Service is the one that paid the fee to the IHSA to make sure that we can broadcast that. So somebody will be here to see you on Monday night and broadcast that game. And hopefully that's not our last broadcast of basketball this season. Until then, thank you guys, and have a good night.